how do you feel that the fans have grown up with you during all these times? I mean, you said it, it's been 15 years.
Yeah, man.
How does it feel to be growing up with your fans?
It's amazing, man, honestly. And I think that you don't realise it. Like, it's something that you don't get that feeling unless you've done it and you've lived it with these people, you know. And whatever corner of the world we go to, we see familiar faces coming out to shows there from 2009 up until 2023. So we're really lucky, and we have everybody in mind now. I think that in the past we've definitely been quite selfish in terms of we make what we want, which is why our music has gone this way, and we've been honest with ourselves in our creative process. It's the first time in our careers, I think, this last record, as Cam was saying, we had the fans in mind. I think that our fans that have been with us this whole time really deserve that, you know, for us to be a little bit more mindful, I think. And in tow, I think we've got something back from that too. It's opened our eyes to, and it's made me remember and get excited again about music. And like, I love heavy music, I love high energy, and I think that's kind of something we're going to lean into a little bit more in the future. And it's been a long time. Like the last record, See What's on the Inside, it was the perfect record for what we needed at the time. During a time where the world shut down through COVID and everything, and it was just, I think that is a piece of work that I'll be so proud of up until my older years. But this next one, this one that we've just put out now, is a dedication to our fans and a thank you to our fans that have been with us from all these, from being children. I was 17, you know, when the first album.
It's also super cool to see like the old fans come from like 09, 2010, 11. And then they come to shows now, and they've like maybe they've met at the show, and they have a kid together.
There's generations
and they're still
now
coming to the show. It's just like, I mean, that to me makes me proud. You know, it's really.
It feels like a family. It really does. It sounds cliche, but we've always felt that way about our fans. And I don't think that sometimes we're not the best at showing that, but I think that now where we are in our lives and our minds, like we want to give back a little bit. Like I said, in tow, we're getting something from it too. We're learning. Reminding ourselves of why we started doing this, and you know, I'm excited. And then and when we translate the new music to live, it's like nostalgia for me. The new stuff is nostalgia because it gives me that feeling that I had in the beginning, and it's something that I've not felt in a long time. So tomorrow's show is going to be full of energy, and it's going to be something for books, I think.
Talking about, for example, this generation stuff and all of that, what differences do you see, for example, the energy you have as a band in the last, in your first years and now these years, throughout the years? I mean, what's the energy? Do you still feel young to jump out of the stage and smash things?
Honestly, I still do. Like, I still personally feel like we're...
It's a bit
not necessarily a baby band, but I still feel like a young band. I do. I still do. Like,
music takes the wheel a little bit. These songs, when I feel like songs, music, they have two lives. You know, you have got the album, the new album, the new record. You can listen to it in your car. You can listen to it on your own. That's great. You can take what you want in that sense. But then when you have a song that lives live as well, it's like two lives. The song is personal. You can enjoy it personally, and then you can enjoy it live. And when we're on stage and we're playing, like it's a bit of an out-of-body experience for us as well, because we're up there and we just feed off the crowd, and like it's like we bring something high energy, they give us energy back. I'm not thinking about how old I am or anything like that until I get off sick and I put my eyes. But at the time, like that's not nothing. You feel as young, you just feel young. I don't. You know, I'm lucky to be able to still get on the stage and get that.
What's on your playlist right now? I mean, do you change your taste constantly, or is the same things that you were listening?
We're on with the heavy stuff right now. I know you've been listening to a lot of Lorna Shore, and I've listened to Silent Planet, Polaris, Bad Omens. You know, just I don't know, just some really, really awesome bands, really awesome music. It's getting me excited again. So you know, it's a cool time. You know, we get to these festivals like tomorrow. We get to actually see these bands, and it's a point where a lot of you forget, like without these festivals we don't get to see all these bands because we're busy ourselves, so it's nice to come together and like check out some of this, you know, some of the newer acts, new bands, and we're also fans of music, just like everybody that comes to the show. So
From the festival, what bands are you excited to see on stage?
Muse are one of my favourite bands of all time. You know, like one of the first bands I really got into as a kid. But then, like I said before, like newer bands like Bad Omens, that you know, good friends of ours, and there's a bunch. Who else we've got on there? You said Slipknot tonight, right?
Slipknot's headline tonight. They've always been like one of my favourite bands, like growing up. One of the bands that got me into this whole style of music. So no, incredible band. I look up to massively. But yeah, tomorrow, the day that we're playing, yeah, definitely Muse. Muse is incredible, man. Incredible.
Yeah.
And
Dates those guys, yeah, really good friends of ours. Great live band. We'd love to play with those guys a lot more. Yeah, but next year's filling up, so we're really busy. So yeah.
And the last question is a polemic question, but because I really love polemic. Do you still feel identified with the term emo? And what do you think about the term emo?
I feel like it's changed a little bit. Like I know that like when you use that word when it first came about, or I guess not first came about, but like back when we started, emo was almost said as in a way. It was like almost like I was always, whenever I heard the term emo, it wasn't necessarily a good thing, but now I think that people love it. I think there's the whole nostalgia behind emo, I think, but I don't really.
It's definitely come like full circle.
I don't consider myself emo at all, but like I definitely think that my music is. To a certain extent.
I just think fashion's come around like full circle. I mean, you know, it came around like one time ago. Trend full circle. It's it's a trend, like.
But it's also I see it as like. It's a positive thing though. I see that like emo, like whenever you look at emo, I hate using that word because I don't use it really, but because it pigeonholes us, but and it puts us in a bit of a box and people in a box. But if you do look at what people consider emo, like, it's just nothing but positive to community, just like the metal community. Like it can be quickly seen as like Satan or no, they just hate everything, and it's actually a really awesome community, and you'll see that at festivals, you see it at shows. Yeah, there might be pits coming out and the tent, but everyone's picking each other up, or arm in arm, people making friends, people sharing, you know, like listening to, you know, meeting each other at shows because they're into similar interests. I think that, you know, it's a great thing, like, it's a great thing, and I'm really proud and happy to be part of it, whatever you want to call it.
For sure.
Agradecemos a Asking Alexandria por esta entrevista, a La Bestia por prestar sus instalaciones y a La Bestia Radio por invitarnos.
Gracias por ver este video. Ayúdanos suscribiéndote, dando like, activando la campanita y comparte con más gente que ame los festivales y conciertos. ¡Mucha música! ¡Festivalers!